Okay. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let's see. .com. Let me just pull up or find the my channel here, or I can just get it from my email. Make things a lot easier. Okay. All right. And let's do this. Present. I wonder. Hold on a second. Let me put you over here. Bear with me for a couple of seconds, guys. Mm-hmm. Oh, browser cannot. Okay, yeah, because of the audio. All right. Okay. Put you there. All right, let's get to work. Okay, so how's it going, everyone? Of course, ask questions, interact. I love answering questions, having discussions, whatever. JW, how's it going? Uh, okay, so there's been a new version of AutoGPT that's been released. We're going to try that first, see what kind of results we're getting. And then if that doesn't work, then we're going to use automation software. I'm thinking off the top of my head, I'm thinking about Sequentum Enterprise for scraping, and then with automation for the bot. I think that's how I did it last time with the ND bot. But let's go ahead and get started. Let me see here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put this into share drive. Put you on over here. Okay. All right. So we got you there. I think I'm gonna do this on the whole new system completely. Hollyberry, not that fast. The Killer Bank's not that fast either. It can't be on one of these enterprise systems. I gotta reformat and get enterprise off of these systems. Let's see. All right, let's go with Tia this time. All right. So, very first thing we're gonna do is download Python. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is download Visual Studio Code. Let's see. We'll deal with Win Automation and Content Web Grabber later if this doesn't work. And it probably won't, but we'll see. All right, so add Python to path, install. And then Visual Studio Code. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes. Also add that to the path. Okay, let's go to launch. There is a set of themes that I like now. A new one. Okay, so let's see. What was it called? It begins with a G. No, that was JetBrains theory themes. I think it was no, we'll just do Synthwave. Synthwave 84. Okay. All right, and Python is done. Okay. Forgot about Node. Download Node. Mm-hmm. As soon as it's done, while we're waiting, we'll just go ahead and copy the files over. Okay. Copy, paste, and we'll install. Okay. Yes. 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 All right. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and install Windows Terminal as well. Makes things go a lot more smoothly. Okay. Much, much better. So we're installing Chocolatey. I don't understand why we have to install Chocolatey alongside Node when we have NPM, but whatever. Okay. All right, we have our new terminal. Settings. What terminal starts? Yeah. Default profile. Okay. Okay. I think that's good for now. All right, close that and close that. All right. So, since we have AutoGPT 3, 0.3, group by none, sort by type. All right, so open folder, go to our downloads folder, AutoGPT 0.3. All right, and we're going to trust. And we're going to go to our README file here. Dev containers, sure. We don't have Docker installed. We probably should. No, you have to restart, and we're just not going to do that. Okay, we're not going to reopen a container. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, requirements.txt. And this is our README. Oh, come on. Quick start OpenAI key. .env template. Okay. All right. Put this off the screen. Put this off the screen too. 1 second. I'll be right back. It won't take me a second. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. It's lagging pretty bad. Okay. And all right, so we got that in there. As far as embeddings, we're going to keep it local. Control S. We're going to keep our embeddings local, or the memory local. Not going to play around with Redis or Pinecone or anything else today. Let's see. Web browsing. Let me do this for the web browsing. I am new to programming. Where would you recommend starting? I like watching videos to see what's possible. Sure. I recommend starting with Python. Python is a great place to start for beginners. Great place to start. Let me just get this other API key. Okay. In 1 second. Okay. And one more piece. All right. All right. I think that should just about do it. You're welcome. What book do you have? A good book would be automate the simple things, automate the easy things, something like that. Okay. Download. Okay. Follow the instructions. Doc setup. Okay. We're not setting up with Docker. Without Docker, download zip. Uh-huh. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We're not using Azure. Not using Docker. No. Run. Simply run the startup scripting in terminal. Just install. Okay, so we don't have. Okay, so they have it in kind of like one shot now. All right, cool. Where is it? Run.bat. All right. So let's go up here to terminal, new terminal, and parser. We don't have to cd. Um, we don't have to cd into our project folder because it already opens up here, and we're just gonna run dot that. Let's see. Maybe it's this. I think that's the right way of doing it. Okay. Python was not found. Okay. So we have to restart. Yep. Packages require reboot. Why? All right. So let's just make sure we have Python installed. Why did I do that when I install terminal? No. Why are we opening up the Microsoft Store application? Why are we doing that? Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Now I know I installed it. I know I'm not crazy. So my only guess is that this is not in the path, even though we said in explicitly in the beginning of the installer to put Python in the path. So what we mean by the path, advanced environments. So when you do like the environment variables, you have to make sure things are in the path, and it is. It's here. There's actually two entries. So we already had Python installed. All right. That's probably what's tripping it up. That could be what's tripping it up. What was could I do? Nope, we can't go back. It might be a lightweight version. All right, so let's go terminal again and then Python. All right, so 3.11.3. Okay, cool. All right, Visual Studio Code again. Okay. And then let's run our terminal again. All right, so dot backslash run dot bat package resources. Okay, so where is the other? Now I remember. I'm making an effort to keep my Python installations. Let's just run it again so I can get the location. Let's see. So it installed it there. Well, where the hell is the rest of the files? DLLs. That's not even close to everything. Okay. So my stupid ass put two versions on here and we have to delete one of them. Sorry about that. Because I know the one that we just installed is installed somewhere else. Meanwhile, we could try it on our main machine here. Open folder, downloads. Let's put in our API keys and everything. And actually, no, that didn't take as long as I thought. So we're just gonna remove everything. All right, let's do it again. All right, add Python exceed path. Check. Pip is not recognized. Yeah. What's in this run.bat? Echo requirements text. Air level install missing Python. Yeah, normally this is just this is the command right there that we would run manually. But I am glad that they have it as a batch file. Okay, let me get these AI keys again. Give me 1 second. Okay. Again, we're going to keep the local, the memory local. We're browsing. Oh boy. Don't tell me we're frozen. We're not. Why is this? Okay. All right. Let's try this again. Terminal. And Python. Okay. I think I probably just killed the terminal instance. I don't have to exit out. I'll show again. Sure. All right. Throw away and throw away. New terminal. All right. / run.bat. There we go. And then our theme. Okay. What? Why does it keep switching back? So this won't take long. And we're just going to set up on our second computer here. Okay. Custom search. Whoops. Custom search. Okay. All right, so that's done. That's our primary computer. That's done. All right. So we'll wait for this to get done. See, this is a bug. This is annoying me. Why does it keep switching back? Okay. Hopefully it stays as there. I like that theme. Yeah. Yeah, I love Synthwave 84. But then there's a new theme it's more purpley than this. Let me show y'all real quick. It's only through JetBrains though. You can't get it through Visual Studio Code. Is it this one? It is this one. This was a lot more. I don't want to say subtle. They actually say this is blue. It looks like purple to me. Okay. All good commands will error until this is rectified. Bad get executable. Oh, come on, man. What are we doing? Well, I'm not worried about Git. Probably because I don't have Git installed. But I'm not worried about it because we're not dealing with it. Go away. No, do not terminate. Okay. Upgrade pip. All right, so let's open up our handy dandy notebook here. Okay. So we're all set. Let me see if the commands are the same. Docs setup. Run.bat. Crap. What was it? Python. Python -m -GPT3 only. I think. No module. Uh-oh. Hmm. That the use of GPT-4 language model could be expensive by utilizing. Don't tell me is GPT-4 only now. Setup usage, doc usage. I actually like the old way of doing things. They wanted to. I understand separation of concerns, but a little ridiculous. All right, so run.sh. Okay. Okay. This is the way of doing it. All right. Okay. What? It didn't do anything. Run.sh Python. Press any key. Okay, I know I did wrong. I'm just gonna do it the old way. Oh, it's still thinking. Never mind. Is it? It's just taking its time. And we know that because it's sitting here on a new line not doing anything and I can't type anything. Never mind, I can't type something. Okay. New terminal. We're off to a terrible start. Do it again. All right. Do it the old way. So old way is Python -m AutoGPT -jazz GPT-3 only. And we have an error. Import error. Why the get executable must be specified, be including a path. Why are we trying to get to Git? Okay, I guess we have to install Git now. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Now Git is a version control system used for project management, your management of your source code, stuff like that. I really don't understand why we needed to run the code unless it's trying to install something or pull something while we're running or doing kind of like a preliminary run. Yes and yes. All right. Use Vim? No, we will not be using Vim. Uh, why? You know what? Screw it. I forgot all these damn. Okay. Too much damn overhead. Come on. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and close this out. No. Oh, that's what I did wrong because I didn't finish installing it. This is from the last one, right? Let me check. Let me check. Because we installed everything. It looks like everything installed okay. We just need to Git. Oh, hell. Where'd you install yourself this time? No. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so it did install everything this time. Okay, so we're going to keep you open just in case. All right, Visual Studio Code. How much time we got in? We haven't done anything yet. 33 minutes? Okay. All right, let's go again. Now we have Git installed. There we go. All right, Bulletin was updated. Press enter to continue. Okay, so it uses Git to pull up the news. All right, fine. Completely unnecessary, but whatever. All right, so now we're gonna name our bot. So we're gonna name this bot apply GPT. It's running a little slow. Well, this computer isn't really the fastest. Has been created. Wait, what? Is it? Wait a minute. I didn't put that there. Hold up, man. Hold on. I didn't tell you to do that. Let me move this on out the way. I didn't tell. They changed the entire architecture. Okay. All right. So I put job apply GPT, and then it said an AI assistant that helps job seekers in finding and applying for their dream jobs by providing personalized guidance. No. Um. Why are we analyzing the code? Okay. Let's quit. We're just gonna control C out of there as soon as it's done thinking. Let me move me out the way. Okay. They had a working solution now. Okay, feedback mode. Running self feedback mode. Running self will increase token use and thus cost more. This feature enables the agent to provide self feedback by verifying its own actions and checking if they align with its current goals. If not, it will provide better um, feedback for the next loop. To enable this feature for the current loop, input S into the input field. If you don't have access, you can achieve the same by. Okay. Okay. Since Jupiter running. Okay. Run AI without user authorization 100%. AI settings, use memory, specify memory backend for use with Docker. No. Oh boy. Um, we're missing some because I don't want it to do that. I don't want to just take off without me actually making its goals. Web search memory, annotations. Okay. Twitter. Maybe I should probably read the news. All right, let's go again. Uh, let's go again. Okay. Over a weekend, 200, blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. No. Run with help for more information. Input manual to enter manual mode. Do I do that here? Enter the name. Okay, cool. All right, so job, and let me increase the zoom there for a second for you all. Okay, it crashed. Let's go again. No, manual, job, apply, or we could say auto job apply GPT. All right, so my role is to search Google for job field um, Applications. Stop applications. Okay. Right now I'm gonna start off with just cleaning it or scraping. We're not gonna do like the bot version yet. I want to see if we can get past step one. Okay. Um, okay, scrape application links and input into a text file. Uh, insert new line after each entry. Okay. All right. So go. Oh, hold on. For searches for job links or job applications to apply to. Okay. All right. Goal one. We are going to apply to customer service applications. Two, we're going to scrape to a text file. And again, it should be in our the workspace folder here. Why does it keep crashing? And why is PowerShell only version 1.0? All right. Update our PowerShell. It could be because the system is just not strong enough. That could very well be the case. Okay. Waiting for it to download. Mm-hmm. Yes. Sure. Come on. Okay. And terminal, new terminal. Okay. Yes. No. Last one crashed, so we reverted. Okay. Okay. Whoops. I messed that up. All right. CLS. All right. Call again. No. Manual. Auto job apply. Okay. You have any questions or want to talk about something? Let me know. Okay. 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 Budget? Oh, this is for AI cost. Yeah, no budget. All right, let's go. Start by searching. Okay. So let's let it continue. We'll let it go for 500. All right, so it's starting up a browser. Uh-oh. And so got the text mention job application links for customer service and Bunnell that is close to me. Okay. Let's see where it takes it from here. Device on the system is not working, not functioning. Links have been scraped. I will now save the text file. Please don't crash. Okay. That's a search link. All right. Why are we reading from the file? Now open the job application. Okay. So they're giving us places. Okay. So as you can see from the Indeed and the Island 2.0 link, I mean, it's not wrong. They're finding places to apply. Technically, those places do have job applications, but I needed like each. Yeah. Yeah. So it it's one of those the operation successfully completed, but the patient died. So what it did, it gave us sites that does have job application links on there, but we need the individual posts, which is the word I should have used. Okay, let's go again. Or anyone have any requests? Any requests at all? So let's update our bot. Okay. Posts. Okay. Oops. And go to job application. Open text file. Visual. After each job post entry. Okay. So again, can we give it a prompt to moderate chats for Respondology? Well, Respondology, I created a bot for Respondology for God, what was that, a year ago? Yeah, that was over a year ago. Yeah, I created a bot to automate that. I'm blacklisted with them. But yeah, it's unless they've changed it. Um unless if they have a web interface, you can do it. But again, you could just create a bot to automate that. No budget. All right, let's see. JW says, "What? Yeah, I automated Respondology. I was making too much. Browse website, okay. And yes. Do you have instructions for that? For creating the bot? I'll see if I still have it, but I probably don't. It's been a minute. But it's not hard to do. So I was using Win Automation to just click the accept button. Most posts are acceptable. So even if you accept everything, you still get like a 99% acceptance rate after I don't know 1,000 something um, posts. I need to ensure that I am only scraping relevant job application. Um, there's there's no Python file. One needs to be created. We probably should try this with GPT-4 and see how far it goes. By the way, API costs for GPT-4 and 3 was like $13. Not too bad. All right. So let's see the file here. Where? Oh, it needs my permission to create it. And here's the Python file. Python extension. No. So what I do like, okay, so it created the script. All right, let's just see where it goes. It's creating a script to be able to scrape whatever. I think it's Google. Um, so yeah, read the file. Yes. Shields Love, how's it going? We're just trying to create a job auto apply bot. We're doing it the hard way first and then the easy way. I need to ensure that I am applying to relevant job posts. I need to manually apply to the jobs listed in the job post text file. Okay. Um, there are no job posts in the uh, job applications.txt file. Only job boards. I need you to search those job boards for customer service representative job post and insert them in the text file. Okay. Mm-hmm. Execute. Okay. File return does not exist. I thought, or maybe that's a different file. Golden State got their ass kicked tonight. Unless they made one hell of a comeback, which I doubt. They were doing good in the beginning of the game, and then yeah, they got their asses kicked by 30. Okay. To run self feedback commands in to run S to run self feedback commands into exit program. Okay, let's go with S. 30, yeah, they lost by 30. Yeah. They were doing good until like the second half of the second quarter, and then yeah. Let's see how this goes. How it talks to itself. I will execute the Python search job boards. Okay. And let's just go 500. I can't wait till the day we can well maybe I can run an API with like Automate 12. I think it has a command where you can run API calls. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Analyze code. Error while fetching. Add error handling to. Okay, so it's fixing its own code in a Python file. It's kind of like finding who else in here uses Midjourney. Midjourney 5.1 came out, and oh my goodness, I didn't think it could get better than 5. They've made more improvements to hands. Haven't tried text yet, but well structured and easy to read and understand. File written to successfully. Consider using a database instead of a text file to store the job post. Kiss my ass. I better not see a SQLite file pop up in that workspace folder. Okay, let's see if it execute. So we can get like an idea of what we can do manually. So what we could do is we can use Selenium to scrape, create file. The system cannot find the file specified. Error fetching server API version. What are you trying to fetch? What API are you trying to fetch? Hold up. Indeed.com monster query customer service for job and job board. Define the URL to search. URL job board. Yeah, this code doesn't do anything. Parse the HTML content of the response using Beautiful Soup. Uh, Save the job application post in the job post. It's a great starting point, but query URL job board. Oh, okay. I see what it's doing. It's taking this part here and it's adding this part to the end of it, as you can see with this line here, and then getting response. Okay, it's not bad. It's getting errors, but the problem is I didn't just want Indeed. Uh, Indeed and what was the other one? What was the other goddamn file? It was Monster. I guess we could. Command to file, execute in the Python file. Error while fetching API version 2. Create file. Well, I know they're not talking about this line here. What the hell are you trying to job post? Well, that's self-correcting. Okay, let's stop here. All right, so here's what we need to do. We need to find. We have to help it out. So it seems it's not good at searching. It can create file. Is good at executing, creating, but not searching. No. List of files. All right. So let's go. All right. So let's say if we want to scrape Google job post, if we want to scrape any job board, we will need to scrape the job board manually or through other means automatically. AutoGPT isn't good at searching. I don't like the way that it searches because it'll have like the link and it'll insert some text. I guess it's looking for the text inside the web page. I don't know. Um, let's take a look at that script. So this script here, it has a list of job boards. The problem is it assumes that the query, the way the query is formatted is going to be the same, and it may not be. So let me see if there's any. Let's run this through ChatGPT 4. For each website, yes, 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 yes. For you, finding is Indeed, but will not work for Monster. It's specific to Indeed's. Okay, so let's see how it does that. Separate configuration for each job board ensures the proper URL and CSS selectors are used for each. Additionally, it includes job board URL. Okay. Um, get current word working directory. All right. All right. So let's add an entry. This is JSON, right? Let's add a configuration for Google job post. Now I don't know how Google job posts are formatted or anything, but you can utilize the Google Job API. Please note that you need the API key. Um, I think I want to stay away from that. Chasey, how's it going? Search URL, Google APIs, search URL. All right. We should definitely get something. We run this, right? Um, please keep going. Replace here the actual Google Job API key. Please note the returns JSON, so we need to handle it differently from the web scraping cases. The fetch Google Job post function takes care of making a request to the Google Job API parsing. Okay, we actually can do this. We actually can do this using an API key, but then yeah, we're still in the gathering stages. We're still not in the actual application stage yet. Um, fetch Google Job posts, loop through each job board. So in main, define. All right, let's run this. And we're going to use our handy dandy pie charm here. We're going to create a new project. And we're going to call this job scraper. If we can get, we can use AutoGPT to guide. Um, we can use AutoGPT to guide the well, we can use the Python file to guide AutoGPT is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So new Python file main.py, then paste. So we do have to install these libraries. Okay. One by one. Okay. Wait for these to get done downloading. Why are you using PyCharm and not Visual Studio Code? PyCharm is just my preference for Python. It has much more or better features than Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code I pretty much use for everything else except for like C Sharp. So for like JavaScript, um, pretty much everything else. I do have WebStorm, but just Visual Studio Code just makes things a lot simpler. But like Python is the best Python IDE on the market. It's not even close. It has all kinds of stuff. Profilers, recode solutions, IntelliSense. Yeah. I think that's all the errors. I'm not gonna put in that key yet. I want to see how. Matter of fact, well, we should be able to run this without. All right, so let's run it. File not found for a URL. Client the Google APIs. Okay. So we're gonna have ChatGPT rerun this. All right. Let's go Back a step. Ever since I've got my hands on GPT-4, I don't want to actually do any programming manually anymore, honestly. um, let's take out all the Google capability. We will add it later when I test Indeed and Monster. All right. And then while I was doing that, we're going to create another file here. And then we're going to say no Google.py. Because then I don't have to figure out like all the things to take out to get rid of the Google integration. And then when we're ready, we'll run main.py and we'll just run this. Okay. Without the. All right. Okay. All right. Let's run it again. All right. So it ran without error. Let me see. Projects, job scraper. Where did it put it? HTML scraper, job post selector. File get directory. Don't see anything. It's supposed to, like, the text file is supposed to be here. Huh. What are we missing? URL config search URL dot format query. Wait, where is that's job boards? For job board config and job board an item. Okay. Config search URL. All right, so that'll be this. Format query. Get request to the URL, response request, get URL, accept, exceptions. All right, so we have to do some debugging. Let's stop it here. Run debug. Just need to make sure like the URL is good. Indeed.com. Okay, so let's see. Copy value. Let's see if this actually works. Sure does. Um that does work. Response equals request get URL. Actually, let's do dev tools. And then we're going to go to, is it network? Oh, where is it? Let's console sources, whichever one it is, where you can see like the requests and the responses. Um, let's do this again. So everything that is popping up here. Oh no, that's not good. No bueno. That's just gonna take us to the Google. Let's clear this all out. Clear. All right. Okay. So here is everything that is being responded, or are the responses is supposed to is that's what's supposed to go into this response here, except request dot exceptions. Okay, that's yeah. Soup, beautiful soup, response dot content, HTML parser. Parse the HTML content of the response using beautiful soup. Okay. Let's stop the debugging. And let's take our breakpoint down here and debug. Okay. So job posts. Let's take a look at what job posts. I know it's small on. Is it web scraping? Technically, yes. No, well, it is web scraping, but it's not doing any like visual web scraping. Um, using like an HTML hierarchy tree or visual like OCR or anything. What it's doing is Beautiful Soup is actually taking this information right here, like from DevTools. It's like a JSON configuration that has all this information in here. Then it through all of that information is parsing out only the HTML file. I assume the HTML files, whatever, and then it is doing further extracting. I don't know if this is correct, but it didn't return anything, so that's why I'm looking at like what's going on here. So job post didn't return anything. Soup. So soup returned a lot. Okay. Soup equals that. So return. You see how like the HTML parser and HTML parser, tree builder, and everything else. This is probably we're probably better off doing it manually with like content web grabber. Um because I have never done any like JSON scraping before. Matter of fact, speaking of which, in content web grabber, I have this website that I'm struggling with because you have to scrape it with you have to scrape the web API with JSON. I've never done that before. Text. Sorry, you've been blocked. You're unable to access Indeed. Why haven't been blocked? Blah blah blah. Okay, let's trash your strategy. Let's do it the other way around. Because if we were to do it this way, which means I would have to get to studying on JSON web scraping, we'll be here all weekend, and I'm not trying to do that. And plus, I don't need to scrape JSON for Indeed or Google. Well, maybe for Google. We'll see. All right. Black Hillary Banks. And then we're going to go Sequentum Enterprise, formerly known as Content Web Grabber. And we will scrape our job post this way. Now, we will not be using Content Web Grabber to apply. We'll probably we'll see if AutoGPT can do that. And if that doesn't work, then we'll use Win Automation to do the application. Okay. So let's go to google.com. Okay. And so the first thing we're going to do, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a manual command here. I need to hear myself think. Very first thing we're going to do is insert a manual command. So what this will do is that it pauses the entire bot and let the user do what they do. So you use this for things that only a human could do, or things if you want to, if there's something that's um, something that's hard to accomplish using automation, you could just offload it to the human, and then what that will do is it will pop up with a continue button. I'll show it to you. All right, so we'll call this search for job category. All right, so we're going to add a command there. Okay, and then let's just go manual here for a second and get rid of this. We're not signing in. And then we're going to test to see what we can put in here. So, customer service remote jobs. This is the part we'll be automating. Why is that giving me a new line? Okay. All right, so what we can do, again, we're doing all this manually. 100 plus more jobs. And now that we have, this is not enough space to move around. Not nearly. Okay, so what we can do here is we can keep scrolling. All right, so now that we're done with manual mode, let's turn that off here. We can start to scrape. So the very first thing we want to do is we want to keep scrolling until we can scroll no more. How do we do that again? I think it is. Let's see. I know it's a JavaScript command. Navigation, crawl website, wait for content, navigate. Follows paginate, nope. Navigate, nope. Wait for web content or URL. Normally, Oh, that's going to be actually before we get to that, let's just make sure this works first. Okay, so once we are here, we're going to create a list command. Hold up. We're going to create a list command here. All elements must be the same type. Okay. List command. Okay. And then we're going to do another selection here. All right, here, then here. All right, so now I just selected all of those entries there that we can iterate through this list of elements, and we'll save that. We'll call this the job post list, I guess. All right, and then we will not be extracting the list of elements. And we're going to go to our options here. Export, we will not be exporting anything. The only purpose of this is to mark all the job lists on the left-hand side. Now, once we're here, then we could do that. Oh, we did that wrong. Because it's supposed to select each one of these. Let me see the XPath here. Oh boy. Yeah, this is Google we're talking about, so they would have a lot. They would. Oh my God. um okay. So just so y'all know, this XPath is what identifies the element to the bot. And Google being Google, to because every single day they're dealing with bots. They added all this junk up here so that every time the page is reloaded, these random class names, they're going to change. So we can't automate using class names. Many ways we can do this, but that is eliminated. We can't send shortcuts either. I don't understand. How did we manage to do that? Web content. Damn it. That's why it's not picking up the other ones. What if? Okay. What if we did? Will that work? It will not. No bueno. How did you manage to get that but miss everything else? Would we have to scrape? I think they want us using their API. I wonder what the limitations of the API are. Oh, it still didn't even grab all of the. That's promising. Actually, could we expand? Of course we can. Exactly one web element to expand. Expand. Look at this XPath growing. Expand. We need everything captured in there. Looks like it caught everything. Apply. Okay. I think we have to do. All right, hold on. I did that wrong. What we have to do, we have to create a command, web content, and then we're just going to keep expanding here. So we can restrict to just that area. Cool. Okay, and then properties, we're not extracting anything. False. All right, now a list. Subcommand through a list. Damn it. That doesn't work. Looks like we'll have to do it through Google API. All right, let's see. Well, that still remains same problem we had before. It's not returning what we actually want. I'll have to do that later. Any bot request? I need to step up my scraping game. At first, it was dynamic websites with like JavaScript. Now you pretty much have to scrape JSON through the API if there's one available. Any bot requests to anything? I'm in the mood. And I know we can glean this. This is pretty simple. Delete. Whoops. Add subcommand. Give me manual. I would have to sign in, wouldn't I? Okay. Then from here, okay. That's pretty simple, right? Then we save this. We'll call this list job posts. Not extracting anything. Just to make sure. Okay. And for every job post, Oh, did I do this right? Wait a second. That's I didn't do that right. Okay, so that's right. Okay, so I needed the list command first. Got it. It's probably we'll go back to Google and see if that works. We won't be extracting anything from here. Okay, so now that we have our list text group, um, actually, job host list. Group. Job post list. Now for everyone in the list. There it is. I got to go back to Google because I did it backwards. Okay, so now for every item on the page, we have those highlighted. Same thing with like the business name, cancel. Um, we're going to extract. Navigate link. No, web element. So we're going to do job title. Then we're going to get the job link as well. Content. Where's the link? URL. Is this really the job link post? Job post link? Sure is. Okay. All right, and then we're going to do job post URL. Um, we could do exceptions here. I forgot how to do those because I did that last time. Like, if element doesn't exist within in the list, so let's say we have all of our list of elements here for every single one of these job posts. There's a way you could put like a condition where it says if this item in the job list does not have like the hourly pay, then skip it. I forgot how to do that. It's been a minute. All right. Job URL. What else? Name of the company. Why do you keep defaulting back to that? Maybe here? Oh, you have to do a new command first. Okay. God, how's it keep? Why won't you let me out of this? Delete. I gotta figure out how to get it off of this because it's auto selecting it. Click on web element, capture URL. I do, but I want it for. Oh man. I got to figure out how to get it off of here besides deleting it. I can't even select anything else in here. Why the hell not? All right, I got to figure that out. Let me do. We'll come back to that actually. Let's go manual. No, let's go back to Google. My service. More jobs. Okay. Delete. All right. How did I do this? I think I did. Okay. Section. There it is. No, I got that part already. I think. Save. Add. So you got to do list. What is the name of that software again? This is called Sequentum Enterprise. Royal pain in the ass. Um, okay, and now for every. Oh, it still did. Okay, that's better, but it still didn't. It's still not collecting all of them. It'll get it for the second one and onward, but not the first one. Wow. Let's do it again. I'm just out of practice. Okay. Can we do shift select? You cannot. I guess we could. You're welcome. Um hmm. Do you have to do another list? We may have to. It's no fun doing it this way. Add it to the page after the command. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this error message. This is gonna take a while for me to get around because this is what I was talking about, like with dynamic loading of the web page, cache parts and stuff like that. Um, create another list. Okay, and for every one of these, what was that? It's gonna be job title. Okay, and up here, yeah, up here. Company, and this will be the company name, and we'll put that right up here. What the heck? Now everything was just highlighted there. Why are you not working now? I don't know if this is a bug or not, but uh, I'll have to figure it out later. All right, guys. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll do some after I fiddle around with this a little bit. Thank you all for coming. You have a good night.